If you're looking for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products, you need to go to ashkickin.com.
Hi, my name is Janita and you're watching DONTAE'S Boxing Nation.
Since we had this call scheduled for so early in the morning in the U.S., I took a few questions from press, Anthony, before the end of the day yesterday, and I wanted to ask you on behalf of some of those press members. This is not me, Chris, asking, but some press members have asked. Do you see it that way? Do you feel the importance of this fight beyond just a heavyweight championship? Do you feel it as a significant moment for the sport?
Oh, for the sport in general, yeah, come on. Look at what you guys are doing. You're supporting boxing globally. It's massive. I also feel, just to sell out a stadium without having to do the traditional entertainment purposes to make a fight, it just shows that kids can fight, from different backgrounds. Boxing has always displayed the people who are struggling in the time of, like, let's say they're the black champion at the time. It shows that maybe black guys are struggling in economically and stuff like that, but it just shows basically that where me and Klitschko are at, we don't need to be trash talking and be acting like thugs. We're two athletes who are coming together and to lay it down on the line, and it's an amazing time for boxing in that sense that it's like it's mainstream, and it's real mainstream again. And I think I'm not going to say win or lose because the focus is to win, but there's a massive benefit for Klitschko, win or lose. It's either he has another fight in him or this is him done. So I wish him all the best, and I'm just glad he got through training camp and we can actually make it happen, because as long as my heart was beating, I was still going to fight. That's me personally. I'm happy to be involved in such a mega showdown.
Interesting you mentioned Klitschko here has stated that the loss to Tyson Fury and losing the titles as he did in 2015 has relieved some pressure from him. He feels that he's free now to just go for it and less pressure than he's had before. On the opposite, we wonder, do you feel that there's pressure on you in this fight more so than usual?
Definitely not. The only pressure comes to me is if I haven't trained. Do you know where I'm coming from? Like, I knew the significance of this fight before I took it. So I would never put that pressure upon myself. If I didn't want to deal with this pressure, I would have taken another route. But I want to fight, guys in the division who are good. I don't want to wait like 8 years or 9 years or 6 years before I start making a move on the heavyweight division. I'm like, let's get it on now. So if this is what comes with stepping up a level in a position, I'm all for it, man. And I'm not going to start saying, oh, because I'm champion now, I feel pressure and I don't think I'm going to perform.
Operator, did we lose Anthony?
He's got a different mindset coming into this, quite true to the fact he has lost. So he's just changing his mindset and saying to himself, okay, I took a loss, maybe I was looking for reasons of why you know where I'm coming from. And I think that's just where he's at mentally.
Anthony, you're breaking up a little bit there on the last few comments.
I was just saying, I think sometimes if you take a loss, you can try and yourself and ask yourself why, how did this thing happen? So I think maybe he's at a place where he's saying, was I feeling too much pressure as a champion? And you start looking for the reason. So for me as a champion, I don't feel that pressure. I can't relate to where he's coming from, because as a champion, you're supposed to throw it down like there's no tomorrow. So I'm not going to say, oh, because I'm a champion, I've got so much pressure on my hands, I'm not going to give it my all. But that's what it sounds like Klitschko saying to me.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for that. And operator, let's open it up for questions.
Anthony, the ultimate question I think for this fight is, how do you bridge the experience gap between Klitschko, and what do you think he's going to do to sort of impose that upon you? You know, that he's been involved in all these title fights. He's seen everything. He may see something in you that he's going to try to pick apart. What do we expect here, and how are you going to solve that riddle?
Well, how will I win? Is that what you're asking? How will I, even though he's been in so many fights, how will I beat Klitschko?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's destiny. I think I'm meant for this. I'm built for this. You know, like let's say we strip away, you know, what you've just said there, the excitement, the hype, and then we just put us together and you say, go at it 12 rounds, get down and dirty. I have the ability to come out on top, and that's how I take it. I don't look at it like, oh my God, I'm fighting a guy who's been here and da. I don't look at it that way. I just look at it as that, I'm going to fight this guy called Vladimir Klitschko, and we got 12 rounds of being that person. That's I simplify it. I break it right.
Yeah. And you're talking about, I mean, obviously 14 years younger, more power. Just kind of come at him with that and see how he deals with you. Is that what you're saying?
No, because I'm not like, I think that's more like a Mike Tyson-esque, like power, aggressive. I practice boxing, you know, long range, jab to the body. And I just think that I'm very capable of hitting someone continuously until they break down. And so I think I'll keep on plugging away, round 6, 7, and then I should have him hopefully in a bad place where, you know, when you can't perform as you did in round 1, 2, which is high, it's back at you. I just have to take the fight and break it right down round by round. So I'm not really looking for knockout or I'm winning it. I'm going to take round by round. First round, win it. Second round, you know, out muscle him. Third round, don't get hit. Fourth round, up it. Round. Really have good we've been doing in training camp.
His reach and his want to be able to hold on to you, is that something you also feel confident about, you know, being better than and avoiding, you know, the trouble that, you know, he usually imposes on his opponents?
I've never fought him, so I couldn't say, but what will I do about his reach? I've got my right hand to parry jab. I've got my left hand to the shield and I've head movement to deflect the right hand. It's no problem. If he wants to grab, then I can whip in a body shot, and that would definitely slow him down. You know, as you keep on getting hit to the body at 41, that will take the fight out of anyone. So I think on the outside, I've got a way to deal with the majority of his shots, and on the inside, I just have to keep on swinging to the body, and slowly they'll take a toll. And that's what I'm saying. Round by round, I'll start seeing an effect.
Yeah. You know, we spoke to Deontay Wilder on Monday, Anthony, and he was talking about the excitement of the division now. And I wanted to get your own thoughts on it. I mean, I know you're focused on this one fight, but do you look into the future, and what do you see happening with the victory in this fight? I mean, will you proceed on to a Wilder fight, possibly even by the end of the year? And can you sense, like Dan was asking you about the 90,000 at Wembley Stadium, just how great the excitement is for the heavyweights again?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting, for sure. It's definitely exciting. It's annoying because I look at it and I say, well, why hasn't Wilder sold out 90,000? This guy has been pro for like 8 years, 9 years. What's he at, 30-something? You know what I mean? And now I'm coming along, people who keep on mentioning my name. So it's tough because I ain't had a chance to learn. I'm going in at the deep end every time. But if Wilder wants some of this work, we can definitely get it on ASAP. There's no problem. And I wouldn't mind coming stateside because, you know, it's even though boxing is booming in the UK, you don't want to be you know, the sort of fighter that stays in his backyard all the time. You want to travel around for the title. I think.
I'm sorry, you were breaking up there at the end, but you obviously have interest in coming to America?
Anthony, did we lose you?
It looks like his line just disconnected. It was on there until just 1 second ago. Let me call him back.
Thank you.
Janita K.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi guys, do not forget to follow me on Instagram at Janita. Wait, sorry.
It's all good.
Hi guys, do not forget to follow me on Instagram at official Janita K.
Let me see. You wanna? Let me see it.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, they might.
Dante.
Okay.
Hey.
Dante. Oh, I love how you say Dante. That was good.
1, 2, 3.
It's a brand new. It's a brand new Instagram because she got hers hacked. So this is a brand new one, guys. All right. There it is. All right. There we go.
Don't forget to follow me, guys. You too, Dante.
You know I will.